Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sharan Shagun. My name is Sharan Iyer. Shagun is upstairs in bed. That is my father, Mr. Ramachandran Iyer. So today is just me and my father. We're on our way to somewhere in the north. We're not sure yet. I mean, we don't know how far we're going to get, but the plan is to first reach Manali. We're here right outside our house in Mumbai right now. It's a long way to Manali. It's around 6 o'clock in the morning and we're about to leave. Let me just get all this sorted first and then we can talk. Clock says 6:19. I'm just going to reset both trip meters. Sun goes to 0 and trip 1, right? Info also goes to 0. So I'm going to use trip 1. I'm just going to call him because I didn't hear what he says, but Ganpati Bappa Moria. Petrol? I have 60 kilometers only. Shari, Godbandar Road, Fountain, and then Gujarat Highway. As I said, senior Mr. Ramachandran Iyer, his son, that's me. We're on our way, we're off. So we don't know what the plan is yet. For today we have set Udaipur as our mark. So not exactly Udaipur, but Nathdwara, which is a little ways from Udaipur. That's our mark, 800 kilometers for today. Let's hope we make that in good time. And we'll see where we go from there. So the plan is to reach Nathdwara today and then head out to maybe Chandigarh on Sunday. Then I have a working week starting Monday, so I plan to work from the road, not from the road but from the hotel, wherever we stay, wherever we stop. He's going to do some sightseeing while I work, and we plan to ride early in the morning, 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and then stop for the day so that I can work for the rest of the day and then continue the next day. That's the plan, and we don't know how far we're going to reach, but yeah, we've been planning this for a long time, my father and I, to go on a ride together to the north. We are essentially from the south, as you can tell by our name, by our last name, but we haven't ever been to the north together, at least. I mean, we've been to Delhi once. Long story short, it's our first time riding this far together. This is going to be one hell of a ride, so stick around, stay tuned, and we both need some petrol, so we're gonna hit the highway, get some petrol on the way. I'll see you on the way, alright? Puncture? Early start, early stop, yeah. Okay, let's fix this and then get on our way. Okay, so we didn't find a puncture, so that's a good sign. But I did notice that my helmet camera lens was all dusty and muddy, so I've cleaned that, and we filled up on air and it's holding, so I don't think we need to worry about that for a while at least. The tires are old, so gonna have some trouble along the way. Oops. Anyway, so I find that is the right moment right now to tell you about the bikes that we're riding and the things that we're carrying. So I'm on the KTM Duke 390 2017 model, and my father is on my old Yamaha R15. It's a 2009, pretty old and pretty changed. As you can see, it's got suspension, I mean the front suspension from the Hero X-Pulse 200, and the whole front end is just taken off the X-Pulse, and no engine mod so far. And I've put a nice motocross style handlebar on it, and it's pretty comfortable now to ride the bike over long distances because the posture is erect and you're sitting upright. It's just the foot pegs that are set way back. Yeah, enough about the R15. My dad is carrying all his clothes and everything in this backpack here, which he is bungeed. He's tied to his back seat, and I've done the same with my backpack. It's got my laptop and all my clothes for the journey, and in this top box here in the top box I have all my camera equipment, my chargers and memory cards, and the rain gear that goes over this gear that I'm wearing. So all of that is in the top box there, along with a couple of bottles of water. We're traveling light. We've got very little stuff with us, only the essentials, and we've got severe trauma here on Godbandar Road. So it's already 7 a.m. So we've spent about 40 minutes getting to this place, wherever this is. I think this is called Gaimukh. The Thane Creek is right there. So I think 15 or 20 more minutes and we should be at Fountain Hotel. We have crossed Fountain. Thankfully, not much traffic. Time check, it's 7:11. So exactly 50 minutes or maybe 52 minutes after we left home, we have turned right. I forgot to fill up on fuel, so we're gonna have to stop somewhere for petrol. So we'll make that stop soon. Every time I leave Mumbai on this side is just beautiful, this view. 400. I'm filling up 4 liters right now because, like he said, petrol's cheaper in Gujarat and I need only 4 liters to reach Gujarat. I am going to keep track of each rupee I spend, just so that all of you know how much money I have spent through the trip. Tap kar dijiye.
Suddenly, the worst thing that could happen to any creator happened to me. Equipment malfunction. Let me explain. This is a GoPro. It's a light, versatile camera that most filmmakers use to record all the amazing moments as they travel. Well, while riding the bike, I attach it to the front of my helmet and plug a mic into it so that you can hear only me and not all the wind in the background. But as you can see, the camera doesn't really have any ports to plug a mic in. The guys at GoPro are really smart and have kept the form minimalistic to make the camera light and even shoot underwater. The only way to plug something into it is using this USB-C port, which is hidden away under this door in the battery compartment. So, how to put a round peg through a square hole, you ask? Easy. Buy one of these adapters from GoPro. This little device that costs about 4,000 rupees in India has one job and one job only: to convert the USB-C port on the GoPro into another USB-C port and a 3.5mm mic port. This is a shotgun mic that directly plugs into that port but doesn't fit into the helmet. And this is a lavalier or collar mic that fits snugly inside my helmet but doesn't directly plug into the adapter. Why, you ask? Notice this difference. The shotgun mic has 2 rings on its connector, a tip ring sleeve or TRS jack. But the collar mic has 3, which is a tip ring sleeve or TRRS jack. Both plug into the adapter, but the one with 3 rings isn't detected. Enter the TRS to TRRS adapter. That costs another 1200 bucks. Now, I plug the collar mic into the TRS adapter. I plug that adapter into the GoPro microphone adapter. I plug that adapter into the GoPro, bundle the entire contraption into a cage like this one, and then attach the bundle onto my helmet. Simple. But when I start the bike and ride in the wind, the slightest bit of loose contact, especially between the mic jack and the TRS adapter, causes your audio to sound something like this. So, when you come back home and play back the footage and hear nothing but the sound of your heart shattering, the only thing left to do is this: lay over your voice onto your ruined footage. As you can see, I am animatedly telling you about how we are both enjoying this ride and the 3 reasons why we chose to take this long, arduous journey. Reason 1: my father has always wanted to go on a multi-day, multi-state, cross-country motorcycle trip ever since he was a child. But he never could because he was busy fulfilling his responsibilities as my father and as a family man, and didn't have the means or opportunities to. So I want to give him that. Reason number 2: my father, in his life of 72 years, has never seen snow, and I want him to have that experience. And reason number 3: I want to ride to the northernmost village in the country, Turtuk in Nubra Valley, and see POK on the other side with my very own eyes. I don't remember why I took so long to say these things. I was probably just rambling away. Anyway, the camera started recording audio again, and the story continues.
The time is 8:30, ladies and gents. We have just crossed the Charoti toll plaza. What's the count now? 100 kilometers done. Close to 100. We just stopped for some tea. We're just gonna grab a quick tea and then be on our way.
We soon entered Gujarat and stopped to fill up our tanks. The helmet cam stopped recording again, so I'm having to record audio separately like this. Well, get used to it. It's going to be a recurring theme until I find the solution. Spoiler alert, I fix it when we get to Manali. We bought petrol worth 1952 bucks total and went off on our way. Crossed a toll booth, stopped at this highway side dhaba called Purohit for some lovely aloo parathas and coffee, and took off again.
I keep facing trouble with the GoPro mic every time, so we just stopped here after this toll gate to just stretch and relax. But more importantly, I wanted to adjust the GoPro mic. It just stopped working altogether. I don't know if there's a fix, a permanent fix. Maybe I should get the GoPro media mod, which is another big expense. I mean, I just bought a new GoPro, and this old mic adapter that I'm using itself cost 4,000 bucks, and so I don't know what to do. Right now I've tried something. I mean, it was working when I stopped there and checked, but I don't know if it's working now. It started raining now. If it rains too much, I will have to put the GoPro in, because otherwise whatever little is left will also... Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and put this in. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. I've really been facing trouble with this GoPro mic. I'm really sorry about all the lost footage and so many gaps in the video. I hit record and then it records video, but it doesn't record audio. After the last time it rained back there, it just went completely off. None of the audio was recorded. I just checked. Dad was getting a little cramped up in the legs, so he just wanted to get off the bike, stretch for a bit and then go again. So took a quick washroom break plus stretching break, and now we're back on the road. There's plenty of traffic here. I'm just going to cross all this traffic, hit the highway, and then talk to you guys again. Look at that. It's the bridge on the Tapi river. It's one of the major rivers in Gujarat. What a beautiful sight. Look at the sky and the clouds. They're all forming different shapes. It's just an amazingly blue sky. And you know what comes with blue skies, right? Yeah, warm weather. It's very hot. Both me and Dad are drenched inside our gear. We're drenched in sweat. Actually, I'm just amazed, very pleasantly surprised by how well my father is doing and the bike is faring. We've come about 270 kilometers from home and they're both doing just fine. I mean, except for the little bit of muscle cramping there, you can see him stretch his legs because he's got some cramps on his hamstring, and apart from that, he's doing fabulously well. The bike is just doing good, touch wood, and he is enjoying himself. Yep. Anyway, there we have a crash. Oi, oi, oi. There's a car smashed by that lorry. I hope nobody's hurt or injured. There's just a lot of glass everywhere, but I don't know. Oh God, please don't let anybody be hurt.
What was really painful was the mic failing to record again. As we approached Bharuch, we crossed the Golden Bridge over the Narmada River, and Dad and I were pretty excited. The excitement soon ran out and we had to make a quick pit stop for some more coffee.
As you guys must have seen but not heard in the last clip, stupid GoPro mic won't work again. We stopped for a quick tea break. Actually, more than tea, we needed rest. So we stopped to rest for 20 minutes. We lay down on one of the benches they had out there at the restaurant. We had some tea and charged our phone and GoPro and recharged ourselves too. And I had a spare microphone adapter. I plugged that in and the GoPro was working fine. So I think that is the reason it wasn't picking up audio all this while, and I don't know if it's picking up audio now. Once you get on the bike, God only knows what happens to the GoPro. I'm not going to let that kill my spirit. I will keep trying to record it for as long as I can. The spirit is on. We are doing this ride and I am going to document it for all of you guys. So thank you for sticking around for so long if you have. It is 3:23 in the afternoon and we are, I think we've left Baroda behind and we're on our way towards Anand now. We didn't take the Halol Godhra route to Udaipur, but we prefer going by the Modasa road. So we've come exactly 420 kilometers from home, 419.9 and 420. So this flyover is the one that we are not supposed to take because we need to turn right from under the bridge. Turn right towards SVIT Vasad and go to Dakor. We'll stop there just to ensure that we're on the right path. Okay, chai break is over. I've put the Bluetooth headset on charge. Phone is charging. Thank you. And this gentleman here said the right way would have been to go via Halol and Godhra towards Udaipur, but now we have already made the mistake of going via Modasa. For people who want to go to Udaipur from Mumbai, don't go by what I said. The right way is Godhra and Halol. I mean, it's a larger highway.
जीरो देख लेना
जी, अब उसको रखना मत, उसमें भी डाल दो.
मैं भी डाल दूँ
हाँ, डायरेक्ट. 8:13:45 for me. I didn't forget to mention, actually I had mentioned, but the audio didn't record, so I'm going to repeat myself. We had aloo paratha and coffee was for 220 bucks. Then the next tea was for 40 bucks, tea and water. And then the third time around the tea was 20 bucks. We'll add all that along with 813 bucks for me, 456.19. So this is what the highway looks like. Well, there's greenery on either side. It's a state highway going through small villages and small settlements where people have their own fields and farms like that. It's just awesome. A little while ago, I saw Amul Research and Development Association. I mean, they have a whole R&D wing dedicated to, research on milk. They have a huge campus, a building. So it looked lovely. There's a fantastic sunset. There's lush green fields on either side of the road. We got out of Dakor and all of a sudden the road just magically appeared because back there was nothing. We were literally off-roading. This lovely view has really taken a big load away from my pain and tiredness, and my body feels lighter now. I mean, look at that. Wow. There's mules, or I think donkeys, grazing in the fields there. Look at that tractor plowing. Wow. So many stokes or cranes, I don't know which they are. I know they're buffaloes, and that's my dad. Wow.
As the sun began to set on the Gujarat sky, we kept on riding until the next chai break at twilight.
Chai break is over. Chai break over. Acha ji, namaste. That was Bharat Bhai from close to Modasa. Gentleman farmer is just appreciating the bike and talking to my father, asking him about where we are going and what we are doing. And it's night now. I mean, The sun is almost down. It's 6:40 p.m. and we have 200 or 175 kilometers to go to Udaipur, and we're thinking we'll stop, even if it's before Udaipur. We'll just halt wherever we are at around 9 o'clock, because both of us are pretty tired and done for the day. Just want to crash. Couple more hours and we'll just call it a day's ride. This happens only in Rajasthan. Middle of the road, man. What the hell? Woo. That was an experience that I do not want repeated. Why did the camel cross the road? A quick time check. It is 8:34 p.m. and we have come 590 kilometers from home. So that's almost 600 in, well, a little more than 14 hours. We've taken it really slow today because we weren't really feeling fit, hadn't had enough sleep last night, so we're going to have that full night's sleep tonight, and then we're going to come back fresh tomorrow and we're going to cover some distance. It is 9:48 p.m. and for the past 1.5 hours we've just been hunting for a decent enough hotel, a lodge, a guest house, whatever, you know, something clean and nice and affordable, but we're not able to find anything here. We checked online, we checked offline, you know, along the highway. We walked into some of the hotels and asked them to show us the room, but nothing works, nothing's nice. Another half an hour and we should hit the outskirts of Udaipur at least. So it'll be 10:15 or 10:30 by the time we check in, but that's okay. We need a nice clean place with a warm or a hot bath after a tiring day on the road.
We reached Udaipur at about 11 p.m., found a clean enough hotel which was affordable and right at the edge of the city near the highway. We completed 691 kilometers on the first day in about 16.5 hours, moving like molasses. We had no energy to shower, we had dinner in our room and crashed for the night. I feel terrible having to end this video with a voiceover, but if you like this video and want to stick around for the rest of the journey, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications with the bell icon. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.